So if you watch these videos, you more than likely go to the gym or do some sort of exercise regularly. And to that, let me pose you a question. In the moment while you're exercising, how good does it feel? Now, for the seasoned gym rat, we might love the feeling of burning in our biceps because we've seen them grow after so many bicep curls and pull ups and lat pull downs and whatever. We've seen them grow, so we know what that feeling means. It means, oh, I'm going to get bigger from this. But especially when you're starting out, in the moment that feeling doesn't feel so nice. And even a little while later, like when you're doing legs, you're on rep 6 of 10 of squats and you want to put the bar down so damn badly, but you know you have to finish. So you know that it's not going to feel good right now, but you do it anyways because you know the gains come later. I know so many guys and girls, but it's mostly, I notice it's mostly in guys. It's kind of strange. They go to the gym and they have this mindset in the gym of sacrificing for their future. You know, like, I'm going to do the thing that feels bad now so that in the future I have a better body and I'm happier with myself. But they don't extrapolate that to the rest of their life. Why? You know what? Now that I think about it, it's not even just that it's more in guys. I just hang out with more guys at the gym, but it's more a thing of my generation, right? You know, I hate to sound like like a boomer here. Oh, the young generation's so lazy, but a lot of the time, think about it. What do we do after the gym? When I was new to the gym, I did the same thing. I finished up at the gym. I went home. I watched videos of people working out because it was fun and entertaining, instead of going to bed and recovering, which would have been better, you know? So in the gym, I had the mindset of do the hard thing now, get the reward later. And then in the rest of my life, I didn't care about doing the hard thing now. I just wanted the reward now. And then the hard thing would come later because that would be the consequence of getting the reward now. Does that make sense? It's the whole concept of delayed versus instant gratification all over again. But I'm urging whoever's watching this, if you don't already, extrapolate this to the rest of your life, because I'm sure you do work out, or you're on a diet, or you run or something. You exercise in some way, or you're doing something for your health if you watch these videos. So you understand this concept enough to apply it to your health. Why not apply it to the rest of your life? You know, if you have a job and you want that promotion, there's a promotion in your division that, someone could have. Why not stay half an hour later at the office every day and make sure your boss sees you leaving late? Make sure that, you're putting your best foot forward to get that promotion if you really want it. Sacrifice the thing that would feel nice right now for the thing that you really want, because in the long term you'll be happier with it anyways. This is what I don't understand. We all intrinsically know that doing the hard thing now will lead to what we want later. Like, what does every teenage boy fantasize about? Having a sick car and a big house and a hot girl on your arm, right? Same for women. Like, what do you fantasize about? Having same sort of deal. Nice house, nice car, and an attractive man to be with, right? Having whatever your concept of an amazing life is, we all have fantasized about this at some point. This isn't even specifically about teenagers, but I'm just thinking back to the last time that I didn't really have this mindset, and that was when I was a younger teenager. Think about it. We all have these ideas of a better life that we want, but all of these things that come in this better life are behind a wall of time and effort. That time and effort's not supposed to feel good in the moment. Now, there's a point you get to where your mind knows that you're going to be rewarded for your efforts, and it starts to feel good in a way to do these hard things, to do these uncomfortable things. That's the phenomenon of enjoying the soreness of being in the gym, enjoying the soreness after a hard arm workout or a chest day or something. That happens in other areas of life. People just for some reason don't like to get there outside of the gym. Especially like gym rats. They say, all I want to do is lift. I don't want to go to work. It's kind of insane. It's like you have this framework here for succeeding in anything. Discipline and progressive overload. That's all you really need to succeed in anything. Make sure you show up to do the work, that's discipline, and then continually do more and get better at it. That's progressive overload. You have this framework, but you don't extrapolate it to other areas of life. Why? So, I just wanted to make this a quick one because I'm really posing this question. If you are in the gym and you work really hard, or you run or you do something for your health and fitness that's hard and you work really hard at it, but in the rest of your life you don't do the same thing, I want to know how you rationalize that. I'm not trying to be insulting, I'm just curious. I'll tell you my answer because I used to do the same thing. I'll tell you. I'd get home from the gym on a Friday night and I'd watch videos of like Brian Shaw or Eddie Hall because I was really into strongman at that time. Or I'd watch some like some powerlifting compilation or a Larry Wheels video and see those guys doing all their absurd lifts. And I would just watch that all night and eat snacks, right? So I would just do instant gratification after doing a really hard delayed gratification activity. I'll tell you why. It was mental health. So if you're struggling to bring this into other areas of life, consider working on your mental health. Consider learning how to meditate, learning how to be grateful, like how to practice gratitude, learning how to journal, exploit your mind, getting more sunlight. Sunlight's amazing for feeling better. It just really helps you regulate your hormones. Spend more time with your family and friends. It's just all these things you can do. And you don't think about it. You think, well, how is that going to help me be more disciplined? Well, if you're happier, discipline becomes easier, especially if you have things to look forward to. You can afford to take the hit to your emotions now to do your work, take the boredom of working. If you know that later you have a really fun thing to do with your friends that you're going to remember because you guys are going to make memories and, it's going to be awesome, right? Or with your family or with your girlfriend or whoever it is, right? Or, you just have a walk to look forward to later tonight and you're going to get some sunlight and, maybe you're going to go with your dog, right? I digress. I threw a lot of examples at you there. Chances are, if you're anything like me, mental health was the bottleneck towards doing more work and being more disciplined. Once I improved my mental health, not only was I able to do more work, I enjoy it. Now I love fucking working. It's like, I don't love it every second. I'm not sitting there like, super giddy all the time, but I enjoy it a lot more to the point where I'm motivated to go do it. Sometimes it'll be like 10 o'clock at night. It's like I should have been in bed an hour ago, but I'm still working because I want to work more. I want to get my projects done. I self-designate projects now because I enjoy working and because I've disciplined myself to do it. So the discipline has to come first. You won't enjoy it right off the bat, but I'm telling you, the longer you do it, the more you start to enjoy it because you cut out the things that are so easy right now. You learn to wait for your rewards, to work for them and get them in the future, and everything else starts to feel nicer as a result. So again, I pose the question to anyone who works really hard in the gym or vice versa, works really hard at work but doesn't go to the gym or doesn't work hard in other aspects of life. Why? So if you have an answer for me, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to yell at me because I said something mean, go right ahead. I love hearing both sides of the argument, both sides of the discussion, but hope this video helps you out. Maybe it reframed your mind a little bit. Thanks for watching.